Here's another example of using synthetic division to divide polynomials. Bear in mind, this is only to be used when your divisor is in the form of x minus k, basically, x minus a constant or x plus a constant. But there can't be any other exponents other than 1 or a coefficient other than 1 here. But it is very, very helpful if your problem requires that. So the way you set this up is, and the trick here is just take this constant and change the sign, flip the sign. So since this is minus 3, I'm going to change that to positive 3. And then you set up a little box. It's mainly just a way to keep track of your steps. When you do synthetic division, you are ignoring the variables and the exponents, and you're just really focusing on the coefficients. So in this example, the coefficient of negative x to the third is negative 1. The coefficient of 4x squared is 4. And just a moment, notice that in this problem, there's no x to the first power. I'm going to use 0 as a placeholder there. And then you would do that for no matter what the exponents are. If there's any gap in between, let's say you had x to the fourth and it skipped down to x squared, you would use a 0 for x to the third. And then we're going to put our 9 in here. Okay, so the first step is you're going to bring this number down, negative 1, put right underneath, and you're going to multiply 3 times negative 1. You're going to multiply 3 times any number that's down here. So 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, and you're going to write that result underneath the next number, underneath the 4, and then you're going to add those up. 4 negative 3 is 1. Then you're going to multiply 3 times 1, and then put the result here underneath the next number. This is 0. Add 0 and 3, and put the sum underneath the line, and then multiply by 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And put the product over there underneath the last number 9, and add 9 plus 9 to get 18. And the trick here is really just to remember how to interpret this. The last number will always be your remainder. So that 18 is your remainder. Put an R there just to remind us that it's the remainder. And then the next number is going to be our constant. So that, I'll put a C there. And then since this was input into this problem in descending order, we're going to label these in ascending order. So this would be x to the first power, and this is x to the second power. And if I was going to write my answer out, to have all this room, it would look like this. Negative x squared, or negative 1x squared, plus x plus 3 plus 18, and I'm putting 18 over my divisor. So 18 over x minus 3. And that's it. So just to recap, you're going to take the constant, switch the sign, take the coefficients, make sure they're in descending order, and put them in a little box. Bring down the first term, multiply your constant, or your kind of the opposite of your constant, from your divisor. Multiply that by every number down here. Put the resulting product in the next row over. Add and repeat.